And we have some news just coming in at this point in time. Let's take a look at these developments. 50 illegals deported from the US. 54 Indians illegally entered US and now have been deported. 50 are from the state of Haryana who had illegally entered the United States of America. Also, these are details that we have with us on 54 plus from Haryana deported from US for illegal entry is what we know at this point in time. Listen in.
मैं 35 लाख में अमेरिका गया था, तो मैं अच्छा उधर कुकिंग का काम उधर ही सीखा, उधर ही मैंने किया। जैक्सनविल फ्लोरिडा के अंदर अच्छी जॉब करता था, अच्छा मालिक था, मगर ट्रंप ने मेरे को पकड़ के तो वापस इंडिया भेजा गया। तो उसके लिए मैं बहुत दुख है कि मेरा 35 लाख है जो डूब चुका है। मेरे पैर सूजे हुए हैं, नहीं करना चाहिए। 25 घंटे बेड़ियां लगी हैं।
अभी डिपोर्ट हुए हैं, उसको क्लियर करेंगे। सभी को उनके फैमिली मेंबर्स के हवाले कर दिए गए। जो डंकी रोड पे एक गलत रास्ता है, मेरा तो यही मैसेज है कि ना कोई अडॉप्ट करे इस रास्ते को।
Illegal entry and hence they have been deported is what the US administration has now said. I'm going to go straight across to Kamal for more on that. Kamal, what are these migrants really saying? You know, as far as the illegal entry is concerned, because one of them did speak about the fact that this was not right. But was this illegal entry? What's their side of the story here, Kamal?
Well, ever since Donald Trump, or at least Trump administration 2.0 has cracked down, what we saw earlier was 3 flights coming to Amritsar, causing a huge uproar. But since then, our sources indicate to us that several such flights have come in. But this time, a sizable number have come in, especially of youth belonging to Haryana. Now, Punjab and Haryana specifically has a whole lot of people who use the donkey route, the donkey route as it is actually called. That is where they actually pay money to a dubious travel agent. They do not have the right qualifications, but several times there are also innocent who have been lured into all this particular trade. They've taken through dangerous as well as arduous routes, sometimes going through Europe, sometimes going through other countries, and eventually they go in a hope that they will actually land for a better future. But as soon as there's a crackdown, they understand that the time is really up. But this time, a sizable number of 50 youth, mostly belonging to Karnal, we've been told at least 18 of them and 16 from Kathal. So that's a sizable number. Then there are others who belong to Jind and the other places. But clearly, what is alarming is the crackdown which was done by Punjab and subsequently by Haryana itself on these particular dubious agents. But the trend may have abated, but it still continues because these are people who not only pump in money, but they give up land, they give up on gold. So they actually put in their life's investment to go abroad, especially to United States, because they feel they have a secure future. They may land a job, but this is where what we know is that this is a vicious cycle where the travel agents lure in, promising them jobs, promising them a settled life abroad. But clearly, there has to be a crackdown, not just by United States, but also by the Indian agents about how this has been going on, as it is known as Kabutar Bazi. That is also something which has come to the notice. And remember, Haryana passing a law which makes it really imperative and onus lies on these particular travel agents. But clearly what we see is the trend still continues and this causes a massive upset. Not many of them are able to go back to their normal lives because they've already invested a lot. Sometimes the family pulls in, making one person a points person only in a hope that they can bring in the rest of the family. But not any longer. And that is what is really heartbreaking and saddening as far as these particular incidents are concerned.
I also want to ask you, Kamal, what's the government saying? Given that you did say by yourself that a lot of these people, you know, are lured and are trapped and are actually victims, you know. So what kind of assistance will come their way?
Well, to be very honest, there is a crackdown, but it is a mere lip service. But what really happens to all these particular youth? One, they don't have a job, they don't have a livelihood, they also have lost a lot of money. So a crackdown is only a portion of it. The other part is obviously about Haryana, how it suffers from major unemployment problem. Now that is a cause of concern, and even though there have been responses coming in from the government at several levels, remember this is deeply entrenched into the system, where the system, even if it's knowing sometimes acts completely corrupt, looks the other way around. These are the people who actually make their passports and try and enter. And this is where we've seen either the routes through Mexico. Several of the youth have earlier died. We know another story about how several of the travelers have been duped to fight the Russian war. So that's another story which is also pertains to Punjab and Haryana. But this one is also because United Safe is saying as a much safer bet. But with the crackdown happening, they also know. Remember, there was a granny who was 84 years old who came in all the way, living 5 decades there. She fought a case, lost that particular battle, and then she was deported back. But these are several of them, mostly youth in their 20s and approximately 20s to 40s, who are actually making that bet despite knowing that there could be a possibility of their deportation. But they're willing to take that particular risk because they believe the dividends could be much more if they actually make it across the system. Some of them even feeling that they put in so much that there's no going back. And that is where the system actually continues and continues to be a vicious cycle of sorts.
Be with us, Kamal. I'll come back to you in a moment from now. Let's listen in to former Chief Minister of the state, ML Khattar.
वोट किया है जिसमें से 50 हरियाणा के हैं युवा और जंजीरों में एक बार फिर से भेजा है सर डंकी के।
देखिए, आप लोग इसको अदरवाइज न लेना, मुझे ध्यान में है। मैंने जब अपनी यात्राएं की थी चुनाव के दिनों में, उस समय भी मैंने कहा था कि ये जो रूट डंकी रूट है ये युवकों के लिए भी ठीक नहीं है, परिवारों के लिए भी ठीक नहीं है। हालांकि मुझे पता है कि इसकी आलोचना लोग करते हैं। हम चाहते हैं युवकों को रोजगार मिले, उनकी कौशल, उनकी शिक्षा ये बढ़कर के हो, लेकिन जहां भी कहीं विदेश में जाना है विधिवत तौर तरीके से जाए। हम उसमें पासपोर्ट बनाने में भी उनको सुविधा देते हैं, उनको वीजा लेके देने में भी सुविधा देते हैं, और वहाँ प्लेसमेंट में भी अभी फॉरेन कोऑपरेशन डिपार्टमेंट हरियाणा सरकार में जो हमने बनाया था उसके माध्यम से इससे पहले भी काफी बड़ी संख्या में लोग रोजगार के लिए जा चुके हैं। अभी भी और से रिक्वेशन आई हुई है, बहुत से केयर टेकर इनकी आवश्यकता है, ड्राइवर्स की आवश्यकता है, तरह तरह की आवश्यकताएं वहाँ काम की पड़ती रहती हैं। मैं स्वयं विदेश में एक बार दुबई ऐसे जो एजेंट्स हैं जो विधिवत तौर तरीके से लोगों को लेके जाते हैं, उनसे मेरी मीटिंग भी हुई थी और हमें उन्होंने कहा था कि हम देश भर से 1 लाख लोगों को यहाँ लाने के लिए तैयार हैं। शर्त यही है कि विधिवत तौर पर वो जाएं, बिना तौर तरीके से जाएंगे तो हर देश अपने अपने तरीके से काम करता है। अब हम अगर मान लो देश में इलीगल जो नागरिक हैं जो घुसपैठ करके आए हुए हैं उनका विरोध करते हैं, हर देश ऐसा करेगा। यहाँ भी बांग्लादेश के कितने लोग आए हुए हैं और आकर ऐसा यार देखिए, ये मैं इस पर टिप्पणी नहीं करूंगा क्योंकि कोई भी अगर कोई किसी देश का कोई नियम है।
All right, so this is in fact the illegal route is what the former chief minister is saying, and that these were Ghuspetias in the respective countries where they were. In this case, it was America, and that this was the government's policy, to send them back, and little that the Indian government can do is what ML Khattar essentially is spelling out.